We are, I believe, faced today with a world shortage of wool production as against consumption, taking an average of the last 3 years, of about somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 million bales, which means over 300 million pound full stop. Of course, wool that is not there cannot be consumed, and now that the surpluses of old wool have disappeared, consumption will have to adjust itself to the supply, but the fact remains that the demand has outrun the supply, full stop. The high level of prices still obtaining, and likely to continue to obtain, will no doubt stimulate production, but against that must be set the tendency to a continually expanding demand, full stop. Countries like Japan and China, which till comparatively recently, were cotton using countries, are increasingly turning to wool, and throughout the world the demand for wool is growing, full stop. At the Empire Textile Conference held last month in the British Empire exhibition at Wembley, the shortage of wool was emphasized, and one of the speakers stated that inverted commas open, the world was using a good deal more wool than was produced, and the object of that conference, he hoped, would be, full stop, clearly expressed that it was now the job of the colonies to go ahead and produce more wool, full stop. The wool was wanted, and if the colonies would not produce it, then the consumer would have to find someone who would. A start had already been made in wool production in China, full stop, inverted commas close. The chairman of the conference, in winding up the debate, said that the South African wool had improved during the last 20 years almost beyond description, whereas the quantity of the Australian wool had gone down, full stop. He thought that in the future they would have to look to South Africa for merino wool, while Australia was likely to go on producing crossbreds, full stop. While that statement by the chairman is very wide of the mark, as things are at present, it is worth counting as sounding a unneeded note of warning from a disinterested quarter, full stop. The breaking up of large pastoral properties, which has been going on for many years, and which has been the cause of the increase of crossbred and the decrease of merino wool, is a real danger to what has proved to be Australia's greatest asset, full stop. The merino wool of Australia has been brought to the present high standard of quality by the large pastoralists, who have grudged no expense in securing the best blood from approved studs and the systematic annual classing of the flocks and culling out of inferior animals, and the steady gradual raising of the flocks to a high grade of excellence. Full stop. Experience has shown that when the large pastoral estates are cut up into small holdings for mixed farming, the small farming changes up into small holdings over from merino to crossbred sheep, and the classing, grading and bringing in good blood are apt to go by the board. Full stop. I need hardly say, and I would like distinctly to emphasize this, that we are in most cordial sympathy with the closer settlement of Australia. Full stop.